In the beginning of the movie, we are shown Hina and her husband, who is going to meet her husband's dad because her dad has invited all his children, and both are happy to go there, and Hina's husband tells her, "It's my dad's 75th birthday, so he's invited everyone there, and we will have a good time meeting them." Hina says, "Your dad didn't call me, but still you are taking me," so that he doesn't feel bad. He replies, "No, I married you. Now you are also a part of this family." Then both reach outside their father's luxurious house. There are 3 more siblings of Hina's husband, an elder brother, a younger sister, Cammy, and a middle sister, all of whom are quite happy together. But they are not at all happy with Hina. They believed that Hina had married our brother for money. Everyone was in the garden wondering what is the matter that Dad has called everyone together. Everyone thought that they must have called because of their birthday, but their dad's guard says that your dad has something important to talk to you guys. Hina's husband takes them all inside, and he tells them to go to the upper room because Dad will meet them there. They all go to the upper room and meet their dad, who tells them that I have installed a complete security system inside the house so that no one can enter the house. Children are surprised to hear this. They ask why. His dad says that someone is going to come tonight and kill me, and these 5 will have to protect me, so that he cannot kill me. Hearing this, all the children were surprised and wondered who would come. His dad says, "I can't tell you about this." Children say stop joking and tell the truth about why they are saying that. His father says that this is not a joke, but you should take it seriously. Because if I die tonight, all my property will go to charity. But if I live, I will divide all my property among you all. You just have to do whatever it takes to keep me safe tonight. Everyone is shocked to hear that and wonder why they are saying this. But then they order their guard that you can go now, and when the guard leave there, their fathers lock all the windows and doors tightly so that no one can enter or leave. And they all go downstairs and start talking about what happened to the dead, that they are talking like that. They all think that maybe the dead want to test us. They don't think anyone is going to come here to kill them, because all the windows and doors are already locked. Then Hina asks them, "What do you know? Dad is telling the truth." So, they have to save their lives. They all ignore it and go to their rooms. Cammy goes first to the wine room where there are many bottles of wine. And just as she was holding the wine, suddenly she hears some noise from the room. And then she gets quite scared, and when she follows the sounds, no one is there. Then she sees someone's shadow that follows her, and when she tries to leave the room, the door is locked. But then his brother comes there and opens the door. He asks her what she was doing inside. Cammy says she sensed someone downstairs, but his brother says there is no one down there. Hina's husband takes her to his father. Then her father says that I am happy that Hina has come here, but I don't consider her a part of my family yet. That's why I told you not to bring Hina here. Then he says we both got married, so now she is part of our family. While Cammy's brother was playing pool, his glass suddenly falls, which shocks him. But when he turns, all his balls come together. Seeing this, he is again shocked. He wonders what is happening. Then her other sister comes, and they both start talking while Cammy is getting bored, so she goes to the swimming pool to take a bath. But when she turns on the camera, she sees someone standing behind her. But when she turns back, no one is there. She shouts for whoever it is to come out. But when she goes to check, no one is there. Then Cammy goes inside the pool, and suddenly a spirit grabs her and cuts her head, causing her to bleed. The spirit throws her into the swimming pool, which leads to her death. Cammy's siblings were talking to each other about why their father did this and what is their plan. But then Hina's husband comes there and hears that they were complaining about their wife. Then they realized that Cammy was not here. And when they went downstairs, they found Cammy's dead body, and they were shocked and wondered whose work it would be. Cammy's brother says that she is our sister. We can't kill her, but there is a girl among us who is not from our family. Hearing this, Hina's husband means her brother says that I can't bear such accusations against my wife, because she was with me all the time, and she can't do that with Cammy at all. They believe that all the doors of the house are locked so no one can come here to kill him, so we suspected that Hina might have killed him. When his dad finds out that his younger daughter is killed, she starts crying in front of her daughter's dead body, and they say that her death is very bad. Everyone asks who killed her. Their dad tells them that there is actually a spirit in their house that killed Cammy and took it from us. I have done some business deal with him, which is why he is doing it. They were surprised to hear this. They say tell the whole thing. But Dad doesn't tell them the whole thing, and says that one of my daughters is dead, but now I will consider Hina as my family, that's why I am ready to give her a share of my property. Hearing this, both the siblings are quite surprised, and ask how can you do this? They say that after my daughter's death, someone has to get the property. So if you want to be rich, you have to keep me alive. Cammy's elder brother takes the gun from his dad's office to protect himself and says that whoever killed my sister, I will not let him live. Then both siblings blame Hina, saying that she killed their sister, but Hina says that my relationship with Cammy was very good, and I can't even think of killing him. Then Hina and her husband went down. They are shocked to see where they don't find Cammy's dead body. They start to wonder where his dead body has disappeared to. They realize that there must be someone here who will kill them. So they decide that both of us will run away from here. They try to break the door, but it doesn't do anything. Hina's husband tells her that we can go downstairs, then they start going downstairs to get out. Cammy's sister looks at her painting, staring at her, and is shocked to see it. But then her brother comes there and comforts her and says that I can go to any extent to save Dad. He says I think Hina and our brother are plotting all this together, so that they can get rich and inherit the property of the deed, but both of us will not let that happen. Hina and her husband were down. As they look for a way out, they find that everywhere is locked. And then Hina's husband opens a lock and says that there is a small opening in it, from which Hina starts to go out and get help. But instead of getting out, she gets stuck in the door and sees something outside on the other side. She tells her husband that I have seen someone. He annoys Hina and starts running away with her. As they were closing the door, they see a demon in front of them. They are surprised to see. They wonder what it is. They both run away to the locker before that thing comes to them. But just then, Cammy's siblings close the locker door so they can't get out. Seeing this, they get worried. Hina's husband tells her that if the temperature here is below 0 degrees, we will die. Oxygen level here is very low, so we have to get out of here at any cost. They start trying to get out of here, but they fail. When Cammy's siblings move forward, they hear someone's voice. When Cammy's sister moves forward to look, a force starts flying in the air, and the force takes her with it to the room. And when she regains consciousness, she is surprised to find herself in the room. And she saw Damon's footprints there. Then she looks at Cammy's painting with blood coming out of her forehead. Suddenly, Cammy comes out of the painting, which scares her, and Cammy vomits on her, and then Cammy's brother comes there and scolds her, and says she is stay away from my sister, or I will shoot you. But she doesn't stop, so he shoots her, and when Cammy disappears, he realizes that he accidentally shot his sister, by which he has died, which means he accidentally killed his sister. And then he feels very sad and starts crying a lot, but he realizes that it is not Hina doing it. But there is a demon here who is doing all this, and the oxygen level starts to decrease. Both of them were about to die. Then their brother opened the door and threw them out, and their lives were saved. He tells them that you guys will not believe what I saw. I have seen Demon. Both tell him that we both have seen Damon, and if they want to save their lives, then they have to get out of here. Cammy's brother says that you both find a way out of here, then I will try to distract Damon. When they both are going to get out of there, Damon attacks them, but they go in a room and lock themselves. Then they see that there is a secret room behind the bookshelf, and when they both open this room, they find some things related to Damon. And then they wonder what their dead did to make that demon come here. And then they find a demonic sign with blood in it. Cammy's brother when they find Damon. Then he suddenly appears in front of him as a demon Cammy, which frightens him, and he falls straight down due to his off-balance, which broke his bone, and his gun is also lying away from him. Then the demon again takes the form of his other sister and comes in front of him, and she hugs him and drinks all his blood, by which his body is destroyed, and he also dies badly. When both of them hear his noise, they reach there and see that he has also disappeared from there. They understand that it means that he has also been killed. Then they both immediately start looking for a way out of there. Then they went to their dad's room, and even then they ask him what he has done that killed all his siblings. He tells them that there is a demon in the house with whom I made a deal for a special purpose. Actually, I will sacrifice all my children to him, so that I can become immortal and live for some time, because after becoming immortal I can live for a long time. I don't want to die at all. I am 75 years old and I don't want to die, and to live I sacrificed all my bloodline. My children, my generation. Means he sacrificed his children's soul. Damon was sold. That's why Damon was killing all their children. Then after saying that, he picks up a gun and shoots his son Hina's husband as well, killing him on the spot, much to Hina's dismay. She breaks down completely. Then her dad goes to kill Hina as well. He tells her that actually you are not of my family, but you have to be killed as well. He shoots her. The bullet hits Hina's hand, which slightly injures her, and she leaves immediately. She runs away and hides in the house to save her life. When his dad was looking for Hina, he reveals this secret to him, that actually he was intentionally saying that I consider you as part of my family. I can never make you my family. And I told my son that you is not worthy of him, but he did not listen to me and married you, which made me feel very bad. And then Hina finds a gun there and picks it up and shoots his dad, and then a piece of furniture falls on him under which he gets stuck. Hina tells him that actually we both brought a birthday gift for you, but we both haven't shown you that gift yet, and now that you are about to die, I want to show you that gift. She shows him the gift, which has an ultrasound picture inside. She tells that actually, I am going to be a mother. The baby is your son's son, means your grandson, so it is your bloodline. It means you are not the last member of your family. You don't have the right to live, but my child does, who will become the owner of your property, which means that according to the principle, the child in his womb will be immortal because his father is going to die. But Damon was also hearing all this, and he comes to him and bites him and eats him, which kills the old man instantly, after which Hina comes out. And seeing the picture of her husband, she starts to miss him. She starts crying with emotion. How happy we used to be together. After a while, it was morning. The old man's security guard was waiting for her outside the house when the door opened. He sees that his father has not come out of the door, but his daughter-in-law, who has the last bloodline of the house in her belly, which means that now the owner of the entire property is none other than Hina. After Hina became the owner of all the property, she sat in the car and left here. She was very happy, but she was very sad after losing her husband, with which the story ends here. Subscribe to our channel to watch more such videos.